isn't the greatest reading month in the contemporary world. The shining spot in my contemporary reading this month was A Single Kiss by Grace Burrows, the first book in the Sweetest Kisses contemporary romance series. This is about Hannah Stark, who gets hired at a law firm to work in corporate law, but first has to pay her dues in the family law department, which is her worst nightmare. There's also a bunch of melodrama over her kid and such, but what you really need to know about this book is that the characters are engaging and really well written. Sure, parts of the plot were faintly ridiculous, but you just got pulled in by the witty dialogue, and I loved this book. So Nalini Singh writes one of my favorite paranormal series, the Psy-Changeling series, and I found out that she wrote a contemporary romance series as well. So I was like, hey, I'll pick it up. It's the Rock Kiss series. First book is Rock Addiction. It's about a famous rock band called Schoolboy Choir. And each book is about a member, I think, or maybe not. I don't know. I've read those books, so how would I know? This one is about the lead singer and a librarian with a secret past he falls in love with, while in all places New Zealand. I'm conflicted on this one. It's almost there, but not. The whole librarian thing, while I'm totally for the whole librarian thing, it felt a little cliche in this one. It felt like she was trying really hard to think of the opposite thing to a rock star, and behold, it's a librarian, so... But there was a couple characters introduced who intrigued me, and it feels like she could improve if she got more comfortable with the contemporary genre, so I am going to try book 2. Legalese, the first book in the Sutton Capital contemporary romance series. This is the not unfamiliar storyline of a will with a stipulation that the receiver of the inheritance must marry by X date in order to keep X inheritance. In this case, it's keeping the company he'd inherited, he being Jack Sutton. Kelly Bradley needs money to get through law school, so she volunteers to marry him for a year. I've read this plot many times before, which you know is not an issue for me. I can read the same plot many times over if it is well executed and given fresh life. This was not. It wasn't horribly well written and was kind of mundane. Taking Shots by Tony Leo, this contemporary romance conflicted me. I don't typically like romance novels about famous people, be they sports stars or movie stars, just meh. This one is about a professional hockey player and the team's photographer. It was almost there. I actually liked the characters, but the whole thing was just kind of weak otherwise, just wasn't there. Alright, Faking It, the sequel to Losing It, new adult by Cora Carmack. I liked the first book, but this one, not so much. This one is about Rebel Max and Cade, the actor she convinces to play her boyfriend so her parents don't cut off her allowance. I could not like her. She kept hitting him. WTF? What's with that? I could not. Okay guys, I need out of this contemporary slump. Give me recommendations.